What's up, everybody? It's Wade back with another Watchin. Today we are in Monster Thing because I was out doing a little bit of exploring, even though it is way too hot to be out today in an air-cooled Volkswagen. You see, I parked up somewhere. I got the deck lid open, trying to let the engine cool off a little bit. And actually behind me, that is the White Tank Mountains Library, White Tank's Library. And never been inside, but thought it was cool. I've done a lot of hiking at the White Tanks over here. Maybe we'll hop out really quick and take a look at where I'm sitting. I know it looks like I am out in the middle of nowhere, but to be honest, there's a lot of houses just right there. I mean, not far at all. This really isn't that far of a drive. Actually, you can see a bunch of them right there. But kind of a cool place to be. Done a lot of hiking up there. It's pretty fun. I had actually been working on Monster Thing yesterday, so we were out for a cruise just to see how things went. It's hot enough. I brought an ice pack to cool my camera down. That's enough of where I'm sitting right now. We're going to do one of my favorite things, and that is the drive position wrist check. So today the watch we're going to take a look at is this Sangamon American Railroad, always on time. And look at those tracks just kind of faintly hidden in that dial. Super cool. Now this is the all white dial version of this watch, and I believe this has a full lume dial, so we're gonna have to go dark back at the house or something to get a better look at the dial on this one. Overall, pretty cool. Let's dive into it a little bit. Before we get back out into the sun, I wanted to show you a couple other things from Sangamon Watch Company. So this is their Omaha Beach collection. That's what I really like about the Sangamon watches, is they are kind of a history driven brand. They like to showcase, there you go, crafting watches inspired by history. So there's the Omaha Beach collection. They do repair, maintenance, and services. They're out of Springfield, Illinois. Let's get to what we're looking at today. So we are looking at the American Railroad, featuring authentic rail from 1930s Pillsbury plant in Springfield, Illinois. This watch honors the city's rich industrial railroad heritage, a true piece of Illinois history on your wrist. The American Railroad. Now, since I have this card here, you know, we're going to look at the watch specs really quick. So it's a 39mm case, 316L stainless steel. The case thickness is 10.855 millimeters. It has flat sapphire crystal with an anti-reflective coating. The movement, which is probably one of my favorite parts of the watch itself, it looks so cool. We're going to take a look at that. Is a mechanical movement. The crown is 6.5 millimeters with the Sangamon logo. Water resistance, 3 ATM, case back, see-through exhibition back. So the watch came in this nice little carrying case. We have a little booklet all about the information on the American Railroad. And let's see, we've got, they're big on social media. Make sure to follow them. Ooh, $35 off, born in Lincoln Land, so check that out. I'll put that promo code below. We got a couple other cards here. And a very heavy warranty card. I like this little pouch that it came in. I like watch pouches and watch rolls. I think they're way more usable than just a nice watch box that sits on the shelf. And then here we have that piece of the railroad from the Pillsbury plant. You can see it's numbered. American Railroad. We got the Sangamon logo and a little Pillsbury Doughboy. And that is an actual piece of the railroad from dating back to the 30s. Now that number actually matches the number on the back of the case of the watch. Now this one, I'm not sure what movement this is. One of the other guys in the review collective tested it, said it was beating at 28,800 vibrations per hour, and that it didn't drop plus or minus a second in the day. So this is a very high quality movement. It's just a little bit closer look at the crown and the dial. Like I said, I like those railroad treks quite a bit, but that for me is the money shot. And I really like the micro rotor that was used here. Really a cool piece. Now, I will say when you pull out the crown, it does go to a spot that I can feel a date click. So there is a hidden date behind there. There is no date window. Also, when it comes full out, you'll notice the second hand is still ticking. So this is not a hackable movement in the American Railroad. I like that they have Sangamon on the buckle. This is a nice leather strap that tapers down, which wearing it makes it feel nice, light, and easy. Now this one I believe is on their site for just under $370 right now on sale. Like I said, I'll put that promo code in the notes below. I don't know that that will be usable since it's already on sale, but hey, you never know. It's worth a shot. And there's how that looks on my roughly 7-inch wrist. Now I'm gonna hop back in the car in the shade, and we'll talk about more about why this watch actually calls to me. You know, like I've always said, you can get the specs, you can get the details, you can get all of that wherever you want. But there's reasons why I actually really like this, and it has to do with a lot of old memories. So let's hop back in the car so I can get in the shade and talk a little more. So I let my camera cool off for a little bit, and it's about time for me to go cool off for a little bit because it's toasty. But I wanted to talk about the Sangamon American Railroad and why I relate to it or what it brings up in me. You know, as I'm sitting out here on 107-degree weather in the desert, thinking about the people that actually built the railroads and what they went through, I can't even imagine. I get to drive 10 minutes and be in air conditioning and be perfectly fine. I can't even imagine what people went through building the railroad. I wish it was a form of transportation we used more. I love cars, but I wish I could hop on a train and go to Vegas or go to Salt Lake to visit family or go to Idaho to visit family or wherever. I wish I could travel the country on the rails. And I know you can in some areas kind of, but not like it should be. We're not just hopping on hyper trains and going places. It would be cool if we were, right? But some early memories was my grandparents' house up in Idaho had a rail line right behind them. And of course, we were sneaking out there and putting pennies on the track and picking up squished pennies, right? Who else did that? I gotta know. Of my viewers, a bunch of you squished pennies on train tracks, right? Put it down in the comments. And then actually my pops worked for a railway company as a electrical draftsman at some point, and I remember he was on a race team for the push carts, you know, him and 3 other dudes just getting one of those things barreling down the tracks was super cool. And then we got to experience where they bussed us up to Colorado, I think, and we got to ride an old steam train all the way back home. And there was even a spot where they parked and let people get out, safe distance, of course, backed the train up, and then just came barreling past at full speed so you could see the steam and everything. I mean, what an incredible piece of machinery those old steam locomotives are. I mean, not only that, the amount of work it took from the people to get those things cooking down the rails is just insane. And that's why I like watches like this. They bring up memories and thoughts and all of that, you know, just in a simple watch that you look at every day. And it's a nice, clean watch. It has a very cool movement, which I love the mechanical aspects of watches. You know, every time I see a beautiful case back and movement, I just want to take the watch off and wear it upside down because I just want to see that working the whole time. You know, I think Sangamon, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the name. I'm sure I am. Sangamon make a lot of really neat watches that do that for me, that make me think about the history involved in the watch or the time, or, you know, and they do it in nice, beautiful pieces like the American Railroad. There are a couple colored combos that I really liked, but this one might be full loom, so we're gonna take a look at that. For hopefully, we probably already took a look at that. I probably cut it into the video earlier, right? Was it full loom? So this is a watch that was one of the watch reviewers collective that I'm in tour. So I will make sure to put all of those guys below. I'm sad to say that the collective might be breaking up. This might be the last one I get to see from them. I'll keep doing watches as I can. You know, I'm doing this out of my pocket. I love watches and I like bringing them to you and why I relate to them. But, you know, if you want to see the channel continue to go and grow, I need you to like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, help me keep it growing and going, and maybe we can do some more watches. I plan on doing the Whatever Watch Wednesday, and a lot of that will be us checking out some old watches just so I don't have to come out of pocket just yet, because the channel doesn't make any money. I'm telling you right now, I don't make any money doing this. I do it because I like putting it out there for you guys and hope that you like seeing something and my perspective on it. What do you guys think of the American Railroad? As always, guys, thanks for watching.